Thanasis Antetokounmpo shares details on Bucks re-signing. The Milwaukee Bucks made a low-key but significant roster move this past weekend, re-signing forward Thanasis Antetokounmpo to a one-year contract. The deal not only keeps a familiar face on the roster but also ensures that the Antetokounmpo brothers, Thanasis and Giannis, will once again share the court in Milwaukee uniforms when the 2025-26 NBA season tips off. Thanasis, who has been a part of the Bucks organization since 2019, has often been seen as more than just a role player. While his numbers don't leap off the page, his energy, defensive intensity, and leadership behind the scenes have made him a respected figure in Milwaukee's locker room. His re-signing also continues a unique family bond on an NBA roster, one that has already paid dividends in terms of team culture. Thanasis comments on the re-signing currently representing Greece alongside Giannis at Eurobasket 2025. Thanasis spoke about the decision and the process behind his return. In an interview with Eurohoops, he revealed how closely the Bucks have been following his performances at the international tournament. "They were here after the first game against Italy," Thanasis said. "They were excited because I was playing defense. I was doing my job, that's my role." This short but telling quote reveals why the Bucks remain invested in keeping him around. His role isn't to score in bunches or handle heavy minutes, it's to be a high-energy defender, a motivator, and someone who can provide sparks when called upon. For a team like Milwaukee, which has championship aspirations but has also struggled with depth in recent years, those qualities hold genuine value. Thanasis' role on the Bucks since entering the league with the New York Knicks in 2015 and later finding a stable spot with Milwaukee. Thanasis has carved out a career as a reliable reserve. In 6 NBA seasons, he has averaged 2.4 points and 1.6 rebounds per game in limited playing time. On paper, those statistics don't scream impact player. However, his contributions often go beyond the box score. Energy off the bench. Thanasis has developed a reputation as a player who can inject hustle and toughness whenever he checks into a game. Defensive versatility. He can guard multiple positions, which allows the Bucks to stay flexible when they rotate lineups. Locker room presence. Coaches and teammates alike have praised him for his positive attitude and leadership. It's not unusual to see him celebrating his teammates' big plays more passionately than anyone else on the sideline, creating an infectious culture of support. That kind of spirit has been part of Milwaukee's identity during their championship run in 2021 and beyond. Why the move matters for the Bucks. For Milwaukee, the decision to bring back Thanasis isn't just about adding depth. It's about continuity, family, and culture. Keeping the Antetokounmpo brothers together has always been important to the franchise. Giannis has spoken often about how much his family means to him, and maintaining that sense of connection in the locker room helps reinforce his commitment to Milwaukee. There's also a strategic side to the signing. The Bucks are entering a pivotal season, one in which they face real questions about their long-term trajectory. Can Giannis and Damian Lillard find the right balance as co-stars? Is the roster deep enough to compete with younger, hungrier Eastern Conference contenders like Boston, New York, and Cleveland? What happens if the Bucks once again fall short in the early rounds of the playoffs? In that context, every roster spot matters. Having a player like Thanasis who knows his role, plays hard, and brings no drama is a luxury. A family story in Milwaukee. The Antetokounmpo brothers have become synonymous with Milwaukee basketball. Giannis, of course, is the two-time MVP and 2021 NBA Finals MVP, the face of the franchise. But Thanasis has made his own mark, not by star-level production, but by his relentless effort and team-first mentality. There's also an intangible element, the family narrative. In a league where superstars often change teams and chase different opportunities, Giannis' loyalty to Milwaukee is rare. The presence of his brother on the roster reinforces that sense of loyalty. It creates a unique environment where basketball and family are intertwined. For the Bucks front office, keeping Thanasis is a small move that could help maintain harmony and focus in the locker room during what promises to be a challenging season. Looking ahead to next season. The Bucks' upcoming season carries a sense of urgency. After early playoff exits in recent years, the team can't afford another disappointing run. The Eastern Conference is loaded with contenders, and Milwaukee's championship window won't stay open forever. If the Bucks succeed, Thanasis' presence, while understated, will be part of the overall formula, a supportive role player contributing to a winning culture. If the Bucks fall short, the franchise may face tough questions about the future, and roster changes could follow. Still, it's unlikely Thanasis' spot will ever be viewed as a negative, given his cost-effective contract and clearly defined role. For Thanasis himself, This season is another chance to show why he belongs in the NBA. He may not play big minutes, but every time he steps on the floor, he has an opportunity to prove that energy, defense, and selflessness matter just as much as scoring. Final thoughts. Thanasis Antetokounmpo's re-signing with the Milwaukee Bucks may not dominate headlines, but it highlights the importance of role players and locker room leaders in today's NBA. His defensive energy, willingness to embrace a supporting role, and connection to Giannis all make him a valuable piece of the Bucks' puzzle heading into next season. As the Bucks prepare for what could be a defining year in franchise history, keeping Thanasis around is both a practical and symbolic move. He may not be the star of the show, but he remains an important character in Milwaukee's ongoing story, one built on family, loyalty, and the pursuit of another championship.